Imagine a time when a single idea, the concept of zero, would change the world forever. That idea was born in a vibrant, flourishing civilization, and it is just one part of a much larger story. This is the story of the Gupta Empire, a period in Indian history so rich with discovery, art, and intellectual ferment, it has been called a golden age. Emerging around 320 AD in the fertile plains of northern India, the dynasty founded by Chandragupta presided over nearly 2 centuries of peace and prosperity. An era where the human spirit seemed to soar, leaving a legacy that shaped India's future and echoed across the globe. The heartland was Magadha in modern-day Bihar. At the very heart of the Gupta Empire's success was its sophisticated and effective system of government. The king, or Maharajadhiraja, was the supreme authority seen as protector and patron of righteousness. Samudragupta, Chandragupta II, praised in inscriptions like the Allahabad Pillar. The royal court in Pataliputra gathered ministers, poets, and foreign envoys. The genius was a decentralized structure. Provinces called bhuktis, ruled by princes or trusted officials. Uparika. Provinces split into districts, vishayas, each run by local councils. Councils included the head of the merchant guild, the chief artisan, prominent local families. Day-to-day decisions came from locals, making governance responsive. The system created order and security. Trade routes were protected, internal conflicts minimized. Farmers tended fields. Merchants traveled safely. Justice was firm, but focused on reform. For the majority, life was tied to the rhythms of the land and seasons. The village was the cornerstone of society, centered on agriculture. Farmers cultivated rice, wheat, and barley. They used iron plows and sophisticated irrigation for bountiful harvests. Surplus fed families and supported cities and the court. Families lived together. Children learned farming, pottery, and weaving. Cities were the vibrant, beating heart. Pataliputra, Ujjain, Varanasi. Merchants sold fine silks, fragrant spices, exquisite jewelry. Hammers rang in workshops. Scholars debated philosophy. Brick homes showed prosperity. Traders and officials animated civic life. Skilled artisans created. Laborers kept the city running. Life brimmed with festivals, music, dance, storytelling, and art. Imagine Leela, a potter's daughter near Ujjain, helping with the morning meal. She learned to throw clay, her small hands guided by his, as he told stories of the gods. Evenings brought dance and song, a simple life full of purpose and connection. The Gupta period was a time of profound spiritual and cultural blossoming, where religious thought and artistic expression intertwined beautifully. This era saw the crystallization of what we now call Hinduism. The Ramayana and the Mahabharata were edited into the forms we read today. The Puranas gathered myths, legends, and genealogies. Devotion, or bhakti, became central to worship. Vishnu, Shiva, Devi. This devotion inspired magnificent stone temples. Buddhism continued strongly, coexisting with resurgent Hindu traditions. Gupta rulers favored Hinduism yet tolerated and supported Buddhist institutions. Nalanda rose as a world-renowned monastic university. Thousands studied philosophy, logic, medicine, and mathematics. Gupta sculptors perfected a serene, compassionate Buddha that became Asia's standard. A spiritual vibrancy fueled a literary explosion in Sanskrit, language of philosophy and science. This was the age of Kalidasa, renowned for lyrical beauty, emotional depth, and exquisite nature. Shakuntala has captivated audiences for over 1,500 years. While the arts flourished, science and mathematics blazed forward. Astronomy reached new heights with precise calculations and eclipse predictions, useful for calendars and festivals. Aryabhata, in the late 5th century, wrote the Aryabhatiya at 23, proposing revolutionary ideas. He argued Earth is a sphere that rotates on its axis. He explained that the moon and planets reflect sunlight. His ideas predated similar European insights by centuries, with year-length near-modern values. Gupta India fully developed the decimal system and zero, shunya. Before this, arithmetic was cumbersome. The placeholder and number zero simplified math and enabled algebra. These ideas paved the way for modern mathematics in the digital world. For merchants, the new system was transformative, fueling commercial success. Medicine advanced with Ayurveda, a holistic system of health. Physicians mastered pharmacology using plants and minerals. Texts describe complex surgery, reconstructing noses, removing cataracts, setting fractures, with attention to anatomy and hygiene. A spirit of inquiry bound the Gupta age into a golden tapestry of knowledge. Prosperity stability fueled a golden age of art trade, creating a legacy of beauty and interconnectedness that endures. Artists attained elegance, moving from robust forms to inner serenity, carved from sandstone, cast in metal. Divine images radiated calm and perfect balance. The Sarnath Buddha, world masterpiece. Ajanta paintings, reaching their zenith in this era, reveal stories sacred and everyday in vivid natural pigments. A sophisticated trade web linked land and sea routes. Exports flowed outward. Imports returned in gold, horses, and silk. Gold coins blended prestige and culture.